Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Sing Beyond and Through with Monty. Right before you is a confrontation that took place. It looks like in a Walmart store, but it's one of these super centers where you have a lot of people gathered for items. But I want to point out something that's very troubling here. It's all too familiar, unfortunately. It takes on a stereotype, unfortunately. It spreads half-truths, unfortunately. It spreads lies. And before I go any farther, I want you to have a look at this.
How the fuck did you pay for this big groceries?
What do you mean?
No, what you mean what I mean? So you mean to tell me that you lost my food stamp card, but you with this bitch paying for her groceries?
It's the same car.
No, it's not the same card. You lied to me yesterday and said you didn't have it. But what's she doing with groceries though? I'm just trying to figure out. It doesn't matter. Is she paying for the shit? She giving you some money for my shit?
What do you? It's a food stamp card.
It
What are you
doesn't matter.
tripping for?
You got some money, baby, because I need my card. Who got the card?
Bro, it's like both of our kids.
It doesn't matter. Not her kid.
Bro, it's a food stamp card.
It doesn't matter.
It's a food stamp card. No, it's a food
Where's my card?
Dang,
Beat
bro.
his ass.
Get him. Beat his ass.
Who got the card? Where's my card? You trying to feed your kids? I got kids, baby.
It's cool, I can pay for it.
Yeah, but y'all gonna have to pay for it.
Guys, here.
Yeah.
Here go the food
My
stamp
shit.
card.
The money too, cause she gonna have to pay for her own shit.
Damn.
Okay.
It's cool.
My shit.
Okay, there.
The fuck?
Thank you for helping me. No, you ain't. No, whatever.
Damn, boy.
That's fucked up, man. You let your girl take your food stamp card.
Damn.
Okay, so you've seen that. And let me tell you why I have so many problems with this. Number one, it's obviously staged. Black people need to understand the price that they're having other black people pay for their need to go viral, to be internet famous, to get likes and hits, all just for a day. Really. These things like this here goes viral. They go worldwide. Black people, particularly black women, do not have the best image worldwide as it is. And this type of behavior only plays into that stereotype. Here you have a black female. She's very loud, angry, aggressive, confrontational, rude, ghetto, and on welfare. It plays into all the stereotypes that people have lied for decades about black people, about black women. And it's just so ironic that you have people here who are willing to put themselves out there and on display just for internet fame. And for black women, you have got to stop participating into your own destruction, into your own downfall. This does not make you look good at all. The female talking right there and the female with the basket, obviously they are in on it. These are situations that people need to say no. That no, I will not participate in this. No, I will not do this. It's not going to make me as a black woman look good. It's not going to make the black race look good. Okay, it's almost like when people were doing the foolish crate challenge. Many people fell, got broken arms, broken limbs, are in the hospital. Some can have back injuries that are permanent. For what? A fad that lasted for about a week. Now it's over. Something like this here is going to last for years. Someone's going to have to pay a price. Unfortunately, it's going to be black women who will pay a price for this. Because these knuckleheads right here felt it's going to be funny, felt it's going to be hip, it's going to be cool to be on loud just to get hits, just to go viral. And they're not really realizing the impact and the damage that this will do for years to come. So I hope that people will think before you do things like this. Yes, white people can do this, but guess what? They can clean it up too. They have other avenues where they can counteract things like this. They do not have the stigma of already having this belief that somehow their women are very angry, rude, loud, confrontational, aggressive, on welfare. Even though some of them can be. We've seen the Karens who can be very racist. But what can they do in the media? They can counteract it. Black people do not have the power to counteract things the way that white people and others can. And this type of image does not do any good for ourselves, for the way that we look at each other. Young kids will see this. Young black boys would think that, wow, black women are behaving like this. I definitely don't want one. I want to date out. I want to date someone else. So people need to be mindful of the image, and even of the energy in which they're putting out. Be mindful that this comes back. Not only does it come back, but it stays out there. And this is not anything to be laughing about, to be funny about. And I would hope that black people would not go viral with this here. I would not post anything like this. And unfortunately, the guy who I got it from was a black guy. Well, I copied it from something that he posted. Things like this is going to be years to live down. And it only took a few minutes to make. Weigh the balance right there. Is it worth it? Of course not. Any type of sense or common sense would tell you that it's not worth it. People, let's do better. Let's be mindful and do better. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another edition of Seen Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all beyond and through.